Hello students, here we come up with one more video related to isometric drawing using Autocad. So the isometric drawing which you can see on my Autocad screen, I have already recorded a video for this and which is already present on my YouTube channel. So if you want to practice this problem, you can go and watch my previous video. So now what I will do is I will take one more problem. Before that, I will just move this whatever I have drawn to some corner of my drawing sheet. So I'll select, drag and select, and I'll click on right click and I'll click on move, and then I can select the edge and move the part to any one corner of my drawing sheet. So that is what I'm doing. Yes, so I'll drag, I'll click on move, and I'll move it, move little downwards also. So again I will select by just moving my mouse. I'll click on move and I will move it to yeah, one edge was remaining, so I'll do it again. Yes, so now I will drag it, move it downwards. Okay, so you can just click and release. Yes, this is okay, and this extra line I will delete. Okay, so now let's start with a new question. For that we will insert a question, a fresh question to solve. Okay, so I have inserted the question. Now if you carefully look upon the question, you can see two views are given in orthographic projection, and if we carefully observe the view which is at the bottom, this is my front view, and the view which is at the top, that is my top view. Now since the front view is drawn below the zero line, this is my third angle projection, so no issue with that. We will just go and read. Now as you already know that in isometric drawing I need to draw a reference rectangular cube first. So from the front view you can observe the length is 100, height is 50, and from the top view you can see the width is 50. So what I will do is I will go for the rectangular cube of length 100, height 50, width 50. Now before going to that I need to do certain settings. So I'll go in the O snap setting, OS enter, I'll select all, and then I'll go in snap and grid and I will activate the isometric command. Okay, and again I'll click on OK. So now my isometric settings has been on, and I will also ensure that my ortho is on. Okay, now I have selected the projection layer line. I will 100 is my length, 50 is my height, again 100 is my length, and 50 is my height. So I have completed this plane. Now the width, I will change the plane. I will click on F5, and then my width is 50 and my height is 50. I will complete this plane. Now by using copy command, I will be transferring the lines to the next corner. So I will select this edge, select the second edge, and select the third edge. I have already started the copy command, and then I will select the reference point and take it to another extreme corner, and as soon as I see the square box I will click it. So I have copied it, and again I will copy this line. So CO enter, I will select the line, select the reference point, and click it on the another point. Okay, so here I have completed my reference box. Now I will start drawing the actual what we can say figure, that is isometric drawing. So as you can see in the front view, I have an height of 50 dark, then there is a 30 what we can say lengthwise line which is dark, then downwards again I will go 50 minus of 20, 30, and then I will complete the figure. Okay, so I will select the continuous layer. I will start drawing from the 0. So this is my 50, then I will change the plane F5 by clicking on F5, then this is my 30, then downwards again it is 30. Okay, then it is 70 horizontal, 100 minus of 30, so 70. Okay, and then okay, and then it is 20, and after 20 again it is 20, and then from this corner as you can see it is 100 minus of 50, so 50. Okay, so I have drawn this part. Now if I look into the top view I can see a semicircle. So to draw that semicircle, okay, I will first complete the top view. So I will draw this edge of 50 and 30, and I will complete that rectangle of 50 30. Okay. Yes, now as you already know, I have discussed in the previous video that in case of semicircles or circles with respect to isometric drawing, it is an isocircle. So I will click on an ellipse and an isoellipse. So I will click on EL, enter, I enter. Okay, my ellipse has been on. I will select the midpoint and my radius is 15, so diameter is 30. So I will click on D, enter, 30, enter. Okay, so I've got the ellipse. If you're not getting in this plane, you can use F5 command, change the plane, and then you'll get. Now I have trimmed the unnecessary part, so TR, enter, enter, and I have trimmed what is not required. I will complete this view. So I will draw the lines. At any instant, if you want to change the plane, you can use F5. Okay, so I have completed this. Now I will copy these lines on the another side. So I will select first line. Okay, then I will select the second line and the bottom line. I have already started the copy command, CO, enter, and then I will select this base point and click on the second point where I need to place it. Okay, so this is done. Now I will copy the semicircle. So CO, enter again. I will select the semicircle. Okay, I will select the corner edge as the base point and take it to downwards, and again click at the second point where I need to paste it. Okay, now again I will use trim command, TR, enter, enter, and I will trim this part. Okay, now if you look into the top view, you can see a rib over there, but before that what we will do, we will complete this top view part. So I will click on L, enter, change the plane. This is 50, so I will click on 50, and then this I will go and click 100, and then I can trim the part which is overlapping or which is intersecting. So TR, enter, enter, I'll trim this part, I'll trim this part, and trim this part. Okay, so now it looks good. Now I need to plot this, to draw the rib, I need to plot the center line, because you can see in the diagram the rib is along the center line. So I will use the center line layer. I will draw the center line, okay, from the midpoint to the center of the circle. Okay, once this is drawn, now since the rib width is 10, so on both sides of that center line it will be 5 5. So by using the same center line layer, just for reference, I will draw a 5 mm line on both the sides. Okay, so I'll again click on line command, I'll draw a 5 mm line on this side, and again 5 mm line on the another side of the center line. Similarly, I will draw a 5 mm line at the another extreme corner. So here you can get the midpoint. Okay, by just moving along, you will see a rectangular triangle. Yeah, so yes, this is the midpoint, as you can see, and then I will draw a line of 5. Okay, once this is drawn, I will take continuous layer and I will join the two extreme corners. Okay, please be careful while joining these corners. So I am joining the corner which is nearer to me, so I will click over here, and then second point I will click on the second corner point. Okay, so this first line I will draw. Now I will copy this line to the next extreme edge. So CO, enter. Okay, copy command is activated. I will select the line, I will click upon the base point. Okay, and then I will select the second extreme corner of the 5 mm line. Okay, so I have copied it. So what I will do now, I will delete this reference center line by select and delete, select and delete. Okay, now what I will do, I will trim. Yes, you can also delete this line, center line. Now I will trim the unwanted part. So TR, enter, enter, I will trim the part. Yes, and now I will take the line command. So L, enter, and then complete this rib line. Okay, I'll just go for 100, and then I will trim the unwanted part. TR, enter, enter, trim this part, and trim this part. Okay, so now this portion of top view is also done. Now the remaining is in the front view. You can see this slant edge, but it is at an angle of 45 degree. And this question, whatever you can see, it is given in orthographic section. So since the slant edge is at 45 degree, but in isometric, if I want to draw, my isometric plane is already at 30 degree. So I will not get direct 45 degree into into my ISO. So for that, what I will do is, I have also not given the length of the edge which I am showing you. So for that reason I need to draw first this into orthographic, this small part. I need to calculate that length, and then I need to take that into my isometric. So I will again go into OS, enter, I will change to rectangular snap, and now I am into orthographic projection part, and using the projection lines I will draw the portion. So this is my 70, then vertically downwards 20, again 20. Okay, now I will draw the line. Okay, 10, so it is exactly at half distance, so I've got the midpoint, I've drawn this reference line. Now what I will do is I will draw the center line. So as you can see from the diagram, it is at a distance of 20 plus 15, that is 30. Okay, before that I will draw this 45-degree line. So I will just click on the line command, I'll click on tab so that it goes to the angle. So here is 45 degree. So now it is okay. So now I will trim this part which is unwanted, tr, enter, enter. So I will trim this part, trim this part, trim this part. Okay, this is done. Now I need to mirror this. So before mirroring I need to draw the center line. So as you can see from the question, the center line will be at a distance of 20 and 30 half, so that is 15. So 15 plus 30 is 15 plus 20 is 35. So at a distance of 35 I will draw a center line. Okay, I'll select that line and convert it into the center line. Okay, once this is done, now I can what we can say, mirror my portion which I have drawn on the right hand side. Before that I will delete the unwanted lines, and I will trim the line on the left hand side. So tr, enter, enter, I'll trim the line. Okay, now we can go for mirror command. So I'll click on mi, enter, I'll select the lines. Okay, and I'll click upon the center line, first point, last point, and I'll click on no to erase. Okay, so here I have got. Now I can measure these dimensions. So I will go for dimensions. Okay, first I will mark whatever dimensions were given. So this is my 20. Okay, again this is my 20. Yes, this is my 30. Okay, then this distance is my 10. Okay, then my angle of the slant edge is 45 degree. So I will also show that. This I am just showing for your reference. So 45 degree this is. Now the one thing which I want to measure is the line on the top. So I will measure that line with respect to total line is 50. Okay, or else you can measure it from the center also. So what I will do is I will just delete this and measure it from the center. Okay, so this is 25, and again this is 25. Okay, so I have got the actual distance of the top edge. So what I will do, I will again go back to the ISO command to complete my original isometric drawing. This I was into isometric orthographic rectangular snap. So I'll click on OS, enter, and then under snap and grid I will again go back to isometric snap. I'll click on OK. So my isometric snap has been on. Now let's draw the line first. So here it is at a distance of 35. So at a distance of 35 I am drawing the center line first. See that your ortho command is also on. So I have drawn this line of center line at a distance of 35 from the right corner, and then again I will draw the line of horizontal line which is at a height of 10. So I'll again click on L, enter, I'll select the midpoint, and I'll draw this horizontal line. Okay, and now I will use my what we can say continuous line, and I will complete. So it is at a distance of 25 from the center line both sides. So I will go for continuous layer. Okay, I'll select the center point, and then I will go 25 on one side, and I will join it at the bottom. Again the same thing I will repeat, again 25 on another side. Okay, and I will again join this. So whatever is unwanted I will trim, and I can also delete the lines which I had drawn for reference. So I've deleted the lines. Now I need to complete one edge, so I'll need to L enter, select this point, and you can extend it to 50 if you want, and then trim the unwanted part. So I'll just extend it somewhat beyond, and then I will trim it. TR enter, trim the unwanted part. Okay, so here we have done. So what I will do is I will just delete the reference lines so that my isometric view is clear to you guys. So I am deleting the reference line, or you can see the projection lines. So here is your isometric drawing. So how this was different? So the difference was there was a slant height which was given, and the distance was not given for that particular length. So what we need to do was you need to draw that again into my orthographic way, that is by using rectangular snap, and then again take that distance and come back to my isometric drawing. Okay, and so this is how we have completed this. Please share this video with your friends, those who are practicing AutoCAD, and please do like, share and subscribe to the channel, and for more such videos keep watching. Thank you once again. We will meet in the next video on one more problem on isometric projection. Thank you.